Hey guys, it's Brianna again, and today I have yet another book haul because that's what booktubers do. I have 13 physical books, and quite honestly, I have no idea how many ebooks I have. I think I may have like 4 or 5. I don't know. I'll show you them at the end of the video. It is Allegiant by Veronica Roth. And no, I have not read Insurgent yet. Yes, I know, it's sad. But my sister is currently reading Insurgent, and she's not even like halfway, and she's been reading it for like a month. I've heard it's like heartbreaking and the ending sucks and that stuff. Don't spoil me, please, because I haven't even read Insurgent yet. And yeah. Unravel Me, which is the second book in the Shatter Me series, right here. And it is by Tahira Mafi, another series that if you have not read it, go pick it up because it is just amazing. And I love it. And I finished Destroying Me a couple days ago, and yeah, I can't wait to read it. Girl from Book Outlet, kind of have an obsession with them, just a little bit. Yeah. Unraveling by Elizabeth Norris, and it is about a girl who 2 days before her junior year she is hit and killed by a truck, and she sees like scenes flash right before her eyes, and then there's just nothing, and then she wakes up and she finds a guy named Ben Michaels who is like leaning over her, like staring at her, and she believes that Ben has brought her back to life, but doesn't know how or why he brought her back to life. She starts to go through her dad's things and finds a clock that is counting down to something, but she doesn't know what it is. And then someone very close to her dies, and she soon realizes that this is the end of life, and she's got to reverse the clock and figure out what Ben's secret is and why he brought her back to life and all this, and she has to do it without falling in love with him. I have Such a Rush by Jennifer Eccles, and this book is about a girl named Leah who has always been the grown-up in her family ever since she was little. Her mother has boyfriends like no other, and is constantly wasting her money on God knows what she's spending it on. Leah is called trash at school because I think she lives in a trailer or something like that. And at the age of 14, she gets a job at an airstrip. She begs Mr. Hall, who is like the owner of this pilot thing or whatever, and to teach her how to fly a plane and she just wants to get away from her family and earn enough money to pay for all the expenses and stuff. And when she's a senior, she's offered a job at a flying banner plane or something like that. And then suddenly Mr. Hall dies, and she's left with his 2 teenage sons who are named Alec and Grayson. She's had a huge crush on Grayson for the longest time, but one day he betrays her, and he forces her to fly, but for secret reasons, and she doesn't know why. And yeah, I think it's a love triangle. The second book in a series, which I have not started, of course, just like many of my other books, and it is Once, which is part of the Eve trilogy. The Eve trilogy by Anna Banks, and yeah, I'm not gonna spoil this for you because I haven't even read Eve yet, so yeah. Next, I think it's a new adult. It is Crash by Nicole Williams. I think it's new adult, I think. Anyway, our main character, who is named Lucy, has no schools, and the first day of school, she's already been labeled as a slut by a guy named Jude. She's a senior that year, and she plans on being a ballerina, and she's gonna do it no matter what happens. She's gonna be a ballerina. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Jude is a Cancer, not literally has cancer, but he's the type of guy that just breaks girls' hearts, and Jude has told her numerous times that he's going to break her heart, and she does not want to listen. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Next, I have Tiger Lily by Jodi Lynn Anderson, and this is a fairy tale retelling of Peter Pan. And Tiger Lily has kept secrets about Peter Pan for about a couple weeks, and Peter Pan both scares her and enthralls her, and he's the leader of the Lost Boys. She risks everything to be with him, like her family, her friends, everything. And she's faced with marriage of a man who is in the same tribe as her, but she doesn't want to marry him. And then we have a new character who everyone knows is by the name of Wendy. And she comes into the picture, and she's everything Tiger Lily isn't. And Tiger Lily must discover that the most dangerous enemies can live within the most loyal and loving hearts. So, The Madman's Daughter by Megan Shepherd. This book is about a 16-year-old girl, Juliet, who lives in London. This is historical fiction, and she's a maid. She attends church regularly. I can't talk. Oh my god. Anyway, and she's trying not to think about the scandal which involves her father. No one can prove that his gruesome experiments are true. She wants to believe that this isn't true, what her father is doing. We meet two characters who are named Montgomery and Edward, who I think both work for her father or are on that island. And she travels to this island to find out if the rumors are true or not. And she finds her dad, who has made these animals that resemble, can talk, and behave as humans. And then one of these animals goes out and I guess murders a bunch of people. And then she must escape this prison before it's too late. Of Poseidon by Anna Banks. This is about, I think it's told from both perspectives of our main male character Galen and our main female Emma. And Galen is the prince of Serena. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce that. Anyway, to find the girl that can talk to fish, and he's got to find her. And Emma is on vacation when she bumps into Galen. Both feel a connection, and it takes several dangerous encounters before he realizes her gifts. He tries to convince her that she's the key to the kingdom. 2 books in a duology, which I was planning to read this month, but didn't get around to it, but that's okay. I got Anna Dressed in Blood and Girl of Nightmares by Kendar Blake. So we'll talk about this one because I can't talk about this one because I don't know what it's about. Anyway, Cass Cowood kills ghosts. He has received the father's Atheum knife. And in Thunder Bay, Anna, who is forever 16, is dripping blood on her white dress, who she was, I guess, murdered in 1958 from a throat slit. And so whoever walks into her house, she immediately starts tearing them apart or something weird like that. Anyway, except for Cass. He makes new friends with Carmel, who is the high school queen or whoever, and then Will, who is the jock, Thomas, who I believe is a nerd, and his voodoo grandpa, Morphin, and they have to fight demons or something like that. Anyway, that one is Mind Games by Kristen White. Fia was born with flawless instincts. Her first impulse is always right. Her sister Annie is blind, but when she's shown strange visions of the future. Both sisters are trapped at a school for people like them and are forced to use their abilities in twisted ways. Alright, my last book that I have to show you is Mask. of the Red Death by Bethany Griffin. This book is about a plague that has like completely wiped out the majority of the population. Those that are still living are completely in fear of this plague, and it's just miserable, and it just sucks. And our main character, Arabi, sorry if I don't know how to pronounce that. Anyway, she doesn't know what's left to live for, and she spends her nights in the debauchery club. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. And it's like beautiful dresses and just elegance and all that fun stuff. And she finds a guy named Will who is terribly handsome and the proprietor to the club, and a guy named Elliot who is a wickedly smart aristocrat. Everyone has their own secrets, of course, and she might find something to live for, and she will do anything, no matter the cost. I can't remember what ebooks I got, and I'm too lazy to figure out which ones I have, so I will show them now. That is it for this book haul. I will probably have another one in about a week or two, probably, because I got a problem. Anyway, that is it. Bye!